Hello, my name is Emily Morales. Welcome to my Blackboard course in Organic Chemistry for online delivery. If you look over at the left side of the screen, you can see that there are several different menu items that students have available to click on. And this shows all of the assets, everything that the students would need in the successful execution of the course. I developed 3 modules, each module requiring about 2 weeks to complete. With the beginning of every single module, students are greeted with an announcement. And the announcement gives the students some idea of what they can expect over the next 2 weeks, along with links. So after taking a look at these announcements, the students are directed to different links. Over here, the learning modules, they can click on the learning modules, and for each learning module, they have a page here that gives them some instruction. They're given a module overview along with some learning objectives, some definitions, a little bit of instruction, and all the way down the line with their readings. And of course, I provided some lectures for them to click on, quite a few screencasts. And of course, there is a discussion board. For an online course, one of the struggles is the students feeling disconnected kind of from the rest of the world. So we did have a discussion board, an active discussion board set up. And for this particular module, the student had some worksheets that they had to download, and here's what the worksheets look like. Put together worksheets for every chapter that they would have been involved in. And what students had to do is they had to print the worksheets out and then take pictures of them and then upload the pictures to the class. And every single module also had a laboratory, so the student would go to a laboratory, and in the case of in module 1, they had 2 laboratories that they needed to submit to me. And here is an idea of what the laboratories look like. Again, these were assignments that the students would print out and then go ahead and follow at home. And then upon the completion of this assignment, the student would use an app such as Fast Scanner, and then they would go ahead and upload the Fast Scanner images up to the website. So here's the checkoff list. So this kind of alerted the students what they needed to have done by the time they started module 2. And of course, I was really good about leaving a date, making sure they understood that these assignments were time sensitive. And kind of as a summary, I had a little section here called Closing Reactions. And this was a summary of what the students should have learned as they went through the module. There's also a section over here where I inserted tests and quizzes. And these were tests and quizzes that students would actually take online. So they would go ahead and begin. And in this case here, the due date passed for that quiz, so they can't take that. But they were prompted to answer certain questions with every single quiz and with every single test. And then they would submit it, and the system, of course, would tabulate their answers and provide feedback to them. The laboratory at home was, there were many ways that students could gain access to certain assignments and files. They could either go through the modules themselves and have every single thing they would need for those 2 weeks on the module, or they could come over here and just click on the chapter worksheets, chapter exercises, and the laboratories at home. And they could even print out module overviews. These are all quick links so that the students didn't want to have to swim through all the information that was on each of the modules. They could just have quick access to it here. So that's about all I've got. And of course, here's the course description, and of course the textbook and materials. So students for this class are required to have a textbook, The Organic Chemistry Principles and Mechanisms by Joel Carty, along with his Study Guided Solutions manual, and of course modeling kits were really, really important as well. Thank you for watching my overview of my Blackboard course, and have a great day.